Welcome back to another video. This is my 2025 Club World Cup Matchday 2 predictions. First match, Palmeiras vs Al Ahly. Palmeiras' previous result was a 0-0 at home to Porto. Al Ahly was a 0-0 at home to Inter Miami. I can easily predict another 0-0 draw for all Group A teams, but I'm not going to. Al Ahly have very strong goalkeeper, and Palmeiras also has quite a strong keeper. But they got a draw against Porto, but I rate Al Ahly's keeper better. Remember both of these sides, they played at home against Porto and Inter Miami, respectively. Now, Palmeiras is still playing at home while Al Ahly is playing away, so there is a difference. So I predict a 1-1 draw between them. Inter Miami vs Porto. Inter Miami's previous results was a 0-0 away to Al Ahly, and Porto was a 0-0 away to Palmeiras. Once again, I could say that it is a draw, but fear not, this match I don't think will be a draw. Firstly, both sides played away last week and achieved the draw, which is good. This round, Miami will have the advantage of playing at home. So, I've gone for Inter Miami 1, Porto 2. Seattle Sounders vs Atletico Madrid. Previous result, Seattle Sounders lost 2-1 away to Botafogo, while Atletico Madrid had a 4-0 defeat to PSG. Both teams with a defeat against the team they faced last match. When you compare Atletico Madrid against Seattle, you will say Atletico Madrid is the better team. Atletico Madrid, however, might be extremely demotivated right now because they lost by such a big margin. Seattle Sounders barely lost against Botafogo, and I think they will take that they will bounce back. So, Atletico Madrid 2, Seattle 2. PSG vs Botafogo. Previous match, PSG was a 4-0 victory against Atletico Madrid, and Botafogo was a 2-1 victory against Seattle Sounders. Both teams gained a victory at home last match against their respective rivals. This match sees PSG still with the home advantage, and since PSG won a bigger advantage, I'm going to back PSG 4-0. Benfica vs Auckland City. Benfica's previous result was a 2-2 draw away to Boca Juniors, and Auckland City was a 10-0 defeat away to Bayern Munich. Both teams played away from home last match, but Benfica got a draw, Auckland City got trash, and Auckland City can probably give up after that match. But still, the match has to go on, so I predict Benfica 5-0. Flamengo vs Chelsea. Both teams won 2-0 at home last week. Flamengo against Esperance and Chelsea against LAFC. I predict 3-2, going gut. LAFC vs Esperance. LAFC 2-0 defeat to Chelsea and Esperance 2-0 defeat to Flamengo. Both teams with defeats, but Chelsea was the stronger opponent, managing to lose 2 goals is impressive. So 3-1 victory to LAFC. Bayern Munich vs Boca Juniors. Previous match, Bayern Munich 10-0 victory at home to Auckland FC, and Boca Juniors 2-2 draw at home to Benfica. So after match day 1, Bayern Munich is technically the team in the best form. So 3-0 at home for Bayern Munich. Mamelodi Sundowns vs Borussia Dortmund. You can see on the screen is 2-1. Previous results for Mamelodi Sundowns was 1-0 victory to Ulsan away from home, and Borussia Dortmund was a 0-0 draw to Fluminense. Inter Milan vs Urawa Reds. Inter Milan's previous record was a 1-1 draw away to Monterrey, and Urawa Reds was a 3-1 defeat away to River Plate. Both teams played at home last match. Neither team won. However, Urawa Reds got way worse from that. Inter Milan got a 1-1 draw, which I did not expect. I think though, I'm going to go for the clear favourites here. Inter Milan to win by 2 goals. Another 3-1 defeat for Urawa Reds. The next match, Fluminense takes on Ulsan. The previous records was Fluminense 0-0 draw to Borussia Dortmund at home, while Ulsan has a 1-0 defeat at home to Mamelodi Sundowns. Despite Ulsan getting the better results compared to Fluminense, I'm more impressed by Fluminense to achieve a draw against a stronger Borussia Dortmund. Just for that, 2-1 to Fluminense. River Plate vs Monterrey, you can see it's a 0-0 draw already. Previous record was 3-1 at home to Urawa Reds and 1-1 to Inter Milan. Next match sees Juventus take on Wydad. Juventus' previous result was a 5-0 victory to Al Ain away from home, while Wydad was a 2-0 defeat to Man City away from home. Both teams played away, but Juventus dominated Al Ain while Wydad was defeated by Man City. So yeah, Juventus had the whole advantage, so I'm predicting them to win comfortably with a score of 4-0. Real Madrid vs Pachuca. Real Madrid's previous result was a 1-1 draw to Al Hilal. Pachuca, on the other hand, lost 2-1 to RB Salzburg back home. Both teams with results that are not ideal, but here I have Real Madrid winning 3-1. RB Salzburg vs Al Hilal. Previous results were 2-1 victory to Pachuca away from home for RB Salzburg, and Al Hilal got a 1-1 draw with Real Madrid. So good job for getting the win, but I'm more impressed with Al Hilal. People in person tell me not to underestimate Al Hilal, but other than that, RB Salzburg the home advantage. So I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Last match, Man City vs Al Ain. Man City with a 2-0 victory at home to Wydad, while Al Ain got defeated at home 5-0. Complete opposite results, and sorry to Al Ain, but I'm backing Man City to win, also by a score of 5-0. I know the video has dragged on for a bit longer than it should have, I'm sorry, and I've been rushing the words with it because the video wasn't recorded well. So sorry about that. But anyway, that's all for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Why are you still here? Why are you still here?